All right, these next few might seem tricky, but it's the exact same stuff as before. Nothing too exciting. So your first step, make sure the bases match. If they don't, and if it's a fraction, try negative exponents. That's a hint for what's to come. There's going to be fractions. Okay, set exponents equal to each other and then solve for the variable. That's what we've been doing. Okay, so first things first. Do the bases match? We've got 3, and we've got 3. Yes, they do. So now we can set their exponents equal to each other. We have y equals 2y plus 2. I'm going to move all my y's to the left side, so I'm going to subtract 2y from both sides. And I get negative y equals a positive 2. So then I divide both sides by a negative 1, and I find that y equals negative 2. Beautiful. All right, now I want to make these bases match. So I have a 4 and a 2. And my hint up here says match the smaller base. So we're going to take my bigger base, so 4. We're going to divide it by 2, and we find out that 2 goes into it, grand total of twice. So I can replace this 4 with a 2 squared. Then there's an n on the outside because the n's on the outside to begin with. K equals 2 to the 6th. So right now, I can multiply these two exponents together, and I get 2 to the 2n equals 2 to the 6th. So now my bases match. So my 2 matches my 2. So I can say my exponents are equal. I can say that 2n equals 6. Divide both sides by 2, and I find that n equals 3. All right. That wasn't too bad, right? Okay, let's try this again. So we got to match the smaller base. So my smaller base is 5, my bigger base is 25. They're not matching yet, so I'm going to take 25 and divide by 5, and I find out that 25 is 2 5s. So 25, we're going to place it with 5 squared, that's got an n, equals 5 to the 4th. This becomes 5 to the 2n equals 5 to the 4th. Do the bases match now? 5 matches 5. Beautiful. So we can say 2n equals 4, divide both sides by 2, and I find out that n equals 2. Beautiful. And again, here we want to match the smaller base. So we're going to take 4 and divide it by 2. We find out that 4 is 2 2's. So we've got 2 squared, and there's a 4 out here, equals 2 to the 4x minus 8. So this becomes 2. 4 times 2 is 8. So we've got 2 to the 8th equals 2 to the 4x minus 8. Do the bases match now? We've got a 2 here and a 2 here. They beautifully do. So we can say 8 equals 4x minus 8. From here we will add 8 to both sides. I get 16 equals 4x. Divide both sides by 4. And I end up with x equals 4. Beautiful. All right, let's try one more, and then you guys are going to have a couple, or at least one, to do on your own. Okay, notice that this is on the bottom. Remember that negative exponents made as fractions? It's important. Okay, so this is going to be, we're going to take the 64 and we're going to divide by 2. So 64 divided by 2 is 32. 32 divided by 2 is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8. 8 divided by 2 is 4. And 4 divided by 2 is 2. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2's. So I can rewrite this as 2 to the x equals 1 over 2 to the 6th. Well, remember, when I have an exponent on the bottom, I can move it to the top by making it negative. So we have 2 to the negative 6. And now my bases match. I have a 2 to the x equals 2 to the negative 6th. So now I can say that their exponents are equal. I can say that x equals negative 6. And I'm done. All right, I want you guys to go ahead and give this one a shot. And then write your summary.